Alright chaps, welcome to my first ever League of Legends commentary. This is a commentary of League of Legends, as I just said. And I was planning on doing this live, however, it kind of went to pot because I lost the Audacity file and Audacity wouldn't save it. So I thought, yeah, sod it, I'll just upload the file as it is, and then I will narrate over it. Now, beforehand I did have a Morgana play, as I am playing Lux, which is the lady to the far right, at the bottom on the purple team. And that is a purple team. Yeah, purple team. And I was doing a game with Morgana, however, I got interrupted halfway through, and it was I was doing really well. As a first game, I was like, yeah, live recording this shit. But then I got interrupted, and then Audacity thought it wanted to fuck up again. So I thought, you know what, I don't think, I'll just make a new one from scratch. And if you want me to upload that one, then I definitely will, and do as much narrating as I can up until that part. But for now, I'm just going to upload a full one to my first playthrough, and I'm thinking of doing this in 2 parts, mainly so I don't have to narrate over like 40-something video. 45 minutes of footage or something straight in one go without drinking or anything. But I'm talking drinking, just going to have to sit here. Okay, so what we have, our team layouts are the blue team, which is the enemy team in my case, are Tristana, who's in a really cool, she's a really cool, I say really cool, not really that cool, but she is pretty decent if you feed her. Ranged AD carry, we've got Morgana, which is really good AP mid. One of my favourite heroes, and I tried to do my first ever play on her, but it didn't work, but I will be uploading it soon if you wanted. Mordekaiser, who can be built a couple of ways. It can be built either as like a proper beefy tank or an AP sort of tank. You could be a spellcaster / tank. Caitlyn, who is another really long range AD carry, and also Lee Sin, who is a pretty decent jungler who has pretty decent ganks as well, with the fact he can fire out like shockwaves and jump to people. Our team, we have a Nautilus, who is what I actually wanted to play this game, but no, somebody beat me to him because it is free to play this week. This week being the 27th the 28th to the something Tuesday. Yeah, that sort of thing, basically. And he is an amazing tank. I play him normally as a solo top, but this guy's playing him as a jungler. We also have a Vayne, which is another really good range AD carry that I also wanted to play, but then she got taken before I even picked her. It's just like, oh, for God's sake. We have a LeBlanc, who is a pretty powerful AP mid as well, but she's really good early game, but she kind of loses her luster, as I suppose, late game. We also have Yarvin the Fourth, who is a really good solo top. So he will be going solo top, and he starts off pretty weak early game, I suppose, but he's pretty decent in the end if you can get him. Like Warmogs and Fratmas, Frozen Mallet, and Atmas and Pale, he can turn into a right bastard. And we also have Lux, who can play either as like an AP mid, she's really powerful if she gets there, just like Morgana, or you can play her as a support. And I was kind of playing her as a semi-support at this minute, but not before actually turning this down, because I can't. No, yeah, I can hear myself. Never mind, this is not really loud. If you can hear it echo, then I'm sorry, because I don't have my headphones put in. Now, what I'm doing here, I'm just hanging around, trying to pull for Nautilus, because that's always a nice thing to do, to pull for the jungler, and eating a chip right here. It's basically just me hanging around, waiting. Now, unfortunately, I haven't done it full screen while recording, so I have to really peek, and I recommend you do play this in full screen so you can see everything, but I suppose some of the action will still be seen, and it's actually running quite alright, because my old computer was crap and I couldn't really do this, but now I've got my new one, as you should hope, it was doing really good. So, I'm just stalling for time, waiting around, just doing the click frenzy, and as you can tell, I can't. When I was listening to the thing at first, I really couldn't hear me actually clicking, because I don't really have a very clicky mouse, so when I actually turn to actually do proper live recordings and all that, then you won't hear the clicking. Hopefully, you never know, my mic is inbuilt, because I bought a mic, and it wasn't really that great. It was a bit of a waste of money, and I already have some really nice headset. So yeah, anyway. So the other places down here is Damacian Standard, which gives him passive attack speed and armor, but if he places it down, it will give all nearby allies attack speed and armor, so that's really helpful for... Actually, I've not really thought of doing that before if I've ever played him.
I love it.
That's a really cool idea. I might have to do that if ever I play him and help the jungler out a little bit. But anyway, we are against a dual AD carry bot lane, which is kind of not what's in the metagame at the minute, but this is live, this is blind pick, so people put random things in blind pick, and we will be support and lady carry. As I said, I'm not really playing a support. I'm more playing a damagey support because I will try and get Vayne kills, but I want to get some kills for myself. Otherwise, I would have taken clairvoyance. I actually should, but nah. I didn't want to. I was not mad. I was just a bit annoyed because I wanted to play two of the heroes that I would have played if I couldn't get Nautilus or AP Bit. So, whatever. Anyway, so now AD carries, dual AD carries on bot. They both need feed, so I don't really think it's that good because they both need to like fight for the last hits, and they both need to like fight for the last hit on champions as well. But in late game, I suppose that will come and bite me on the ass. Whatever. Anyway, so we're not going to be doing that much. I'm just trying to think, shall I be a bit of a harassing? So I'm just going to throw a light binding and a lucid singularity and do pretty good damage to Caitlyn. So that's all good. Now, some of you might be wondering, oh no, why you use Smartcast? I don't like Smartcast. Smartcast actually makes me fail big time because I like to measure up my skill shots. I like to measure them up, see, oh, we're about to get in, and like that. So yes, it does give you a bit of delay, but it makes it feel even more better when you throw spells out and you're like, yeah, bro. And yes, some heroes like Yavin and some other characters that I can't really think of at the minute, they'll be fine, and with like, they're throwing down the E and then jumping to their flag and all that, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Suppose I've been talking bollocks. But anyway, I took a bit of damage there, not really that great. I nearly got killed, and if Caitlyn didn't use her net, which snares the target while also throwing her back, then I probably would have lost First Blood. And First Blood basically gives the killer of the person who got First Blood more gold. I think it's about 400 gold, as opposed to the normal 300, 200 and something. So, because it kind of varies, I think. Because sometimes you get 300 per kill, while sometimes you get 200. Depends how many kills you actually get. If you only got the one kill, straight away you'll get 300. If you get like 3, you have 270. That sort of thing, and they can only go down to 170 to like 16. I've actually been in a match where somebody's fed that much, they were worth 16 gold. I mean, that's not even as much as a minion. That's just embarrassing. But anyway, I'm going to throw out a light binding. So, if you see me jaggily, but like clicking and I'm not moving, that's because I was lagging. Because sorry, my internet has been playing up recently. I mean, I have to sit right next to the router now. I've not had this in ages, but I don't know what's going on there. And then I think I lagged up there, but it'll be fine. So this has been really passive. They've just been hanging around. I don't really want to get in range because they're both very rangy characters. They can literally just. I bet if I moved like a step away from this tower, I would have got owned. But anyway, talking about the First Blood that I was talking about earlier, Yavin got the First Blood, and it's always good to give Yavin feed, because Yavin is a boss. Unfortunately, Morgana is going to get that kill on Nautilus. Now, Morgana is ridiculous. Her farming ability is brilliant, and if she gets killed, you're basically screwed, because her Dark Binding, which is kind of the evil, inverted commas, equivalent of light binding, does more damage, but it doesn't snare two people. Because if you see light binding snares two people, the second person being receiving 50% of the effect, like 50% of the damage or 50% of the snare. Or dark binding snares for 2 seconds and does more damage, but it also travels slower, so they have more chance of duking. She also has a Tormented Soil, which is like an AoE on the ground. I also have a AoE on the ground as well, which is called Lucid Singularity, Lucid Singularity, which I think I'll throw soon. And then nearly got Tristana there, that was a bit close, but I don't know whether I'm throwing it. But it's the one where it shudders on the ground and then I can explode at any time. It's basically like a bomb sort of thing. She also has this thing called the Black Shield, and I kind of have my equivalent called Prismatic Barrier. I've not leveled it up. I don't think I leveled it up until level 7, but it's basically a shield. Listen, my shield, the Prismatic Barrier, absorbs both physical damage and magic damage, but doesn't get rid of crowd control effects. Doesn't prevent you from getting them. While Morgana's is called Black Shield, and it will absorb magic damage only, not physical damage, but it will absorb magic damage, and will also prevent you from getting crowd control. And that is amazing. That's what makes us so good in the mid as an AP carrier. That. So we're down here. Nautilus is getting some smacks in, doing this. Oh, he's so boss! Look at him. He's kicked some ass, and I think we're going to get into a bit of a team fight around about here. Well, it's 2 versus 1 at the minute. Oh, come on! Yes, LeBlanc got the kill now. there was a bit of animosity between LeBlanc and Nautilus this game, and if you look at the chat, it's kind of ridiculous. So they were just basically being arseholes to each other. Like, oh, it's just, I didn't really want to. I don't like, as in like when I solo queue, I don't really like getting involved in all this conversation. Even if they go, "Oh, Lux, you're so rude," that sort of thing, I'll still not even reply. They're not worthy of talking to me, to be honest. They're not my friends. And only if they actually prove that they're alright, then I'll talk to them. And even if, like, people who want to add me as a friend, like, please do. The name, you've seen the name, SplegzTedwud, it's my YouTube name. Please add me as a friend in League of Legends. Hopefully we'll get some games sorted out. I mean, you have to add me on Skype, me for it, because I like to do the voice chat. Because, as I probably mentioned, as you probably may have thought anyway, that I don't really do the whole typing business, because I'll be typing, "Oh look, be careful, so-and-so's SS," and then they'll be like, and as soon as I send that, they'll be in their lane, and they'll be like, "Oh,
we can do
Splegs, why don't you call SS?" Well, I was typing it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so I've been kind of stalling for time while something happens, throwing out 3 spells, and something's going up here. Yavin gets a kill on Morgana, and Nautilus is going to die, and Mordecai is going to get the Nautilus Ghost. And Nautilus is going to rage about that. It's just what happens. I mean, if I was playing Nautilus, I'll be like, yeah, but I don't think so. That's a bit big-headed. Anyway, so Mordecai, as you saw that the Ghost, and I did mention the Ghost, his ultimate called Children of the Grave does magic damage while also doing magic damage over time, and if the person that's afflicted by the Ghost dies, then they'll be turned into a ghost. That was probably not the best. What is wrong with me today? It's like something stuck in my throat. Breaking my heart. But yeah.
Lighting away.
Oh, give me a second. I need a sip of Coke, because it's really annoying, because you know when you get a cough, and you're like, come on, I don't need this. But anyway, is this going to get, hang on, is this going to be where we get a kill? Because I think we are. I have my ultimate up, my ultimate's a active laser, maniacal girl, throw something out, just get the slap. I don't get the kill, because unfortunately I get trapped by Caitlin's trap, but Vayne gets the kill, and that's always good. That's an 80 carry with a kill. I kind of mistimed that, and I think I should. I recorded this yesterday, and I thought I still had a firm mind in it, but whatever. Whatever, anyway, so I probably will have to practice, like, watch through and record it, like, narrate it, and then actually do the recording.
Right decision.
So I actually know when things are going to come up, but for now, it's just going to be like a commentary, like, it's been played live, it is been played live, as opposed to, this is the first time seeing it, that's how I think it's going to have to happen today. But anyway, I'm going to throw, oh yeah, got her, like a boss. Oh, she got someone to heal, and I took an unnecessary tower hit. I think somebody dies, and oh my god, this leads it! He throws an amazing Q. Oh, get away, he cripples me. With a thorough Lucent Singularity, I did lag up there, as you saw. There was a bit of a delay on me putting that down, but I'm okay, I'm fine. I'm alright now. I'm thinking, should I stay in or should I go? And I think, I'm gonna go, despite Vayne 3 versus 1. Tristana puts down a ward, okay. I can't believe I put down a ward, didn't even see him coming. The panic, I was like, oh my god, there's this in, but never mind, I'm just gonna recall. I don't know how much gold I've got, and that's just Charlie talking to me. I probably will have a game with him at some point, during Skype, because I really want to do that sort of thing. I really want to do some Skype calls while playing with friends, because, it's always funny that, you always get that sort of classic moment in a Skype call that you can't really do on LoL Replay, or when you're doing it like me, where you have to, like, get rid of the Audacity file. But anyway, I do have a Skype recorder, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. The thing is though, my FPS does go down to 30, and I'm used to 40 now, which is a bit bad of me to say that, but I used to be used to 8, but it's okay. Ooh, miss. I think I'm gonna throw down a laser. Oh, I think I missed. Yeah, I missed. That was awful. Oh god, there's loads of them. Run, oh my Jesus. Come on. Oh, throw that binding. I miss. Me and the Blanc are literally just look at them. I think this is where the team fight's gonna come in. Nautilus gone. Oh, Morgana's gonna miss a dark binding. That looks like a very tasty Lee Sin. Oh, that was a good grab. Now we were gonna rush in, throw my light binding. That was really dumb of Lee Sin there, and now we're gonna get dubs out of that. Well, I didn't get dubs. I got 1 kill. I think that was a kill steal though, unfortunately. And LeBlanc picks up Morgana, and I think Nautilus is gonna rage. But meh. I wish I had my ultimate then instead of wasting it earlier, so I could have picked up Tristana, but it's okay. I suppose it's not really too bad. But anyway, so, and head off Mordekaiser. I'm gonna throw he's just gonna flash out of it. Now, Yarvan's ult, called Cataclysm, is either the most underpowered move in the game or the most overpowered, depending if you have Flash Up, or Flash a Glow, or Flash a Torfer. Fuck's sake. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with the... Give me a second. Need to get a sip of coke. Okay. Right. So, what was I on about? I was on about, yeah, that's it. Yarvan's ult being either the most overpowered move or the most underpowered move, depending on the summoner ability Flash. Flash actually teleports you a short distance away, and it's the most OP move in the fucking game. That's why, I mean, Dota and Honor, I would say more balanced in that respect, because some of the skills do take care of the balance. I'm going to get a kill on Lux here, but I am going to get a kill on Tristana, but Lux is going to blame me for not saving him or something, or thanks for stealing his kill. I don't really know, but anyway, he's kind of like annoyed me because I'm trying to speak here and the action's just going down. I thought I didn't like cough and blip earlier. Anyway, so what was I on about? Oh Jesus Christ, I've lost it again. Lag again, Jesus Christ. So Yarvan's ult. Finally I'll get to saying Yarvan's ult. I'm gonna go laser! Yes! Kill that bitch Caitlyn. And I'm gonna get dubs. No, I'm gonna die! No, come on! Oh, I died. That's me losing my killing spree, and that's me giving some extra gold to Mordekaiser. Brilliant! Right, so finally I'll actually be able to finish Yarvan's ult because I am dead. So I'm gonna get swap boots. So Yarvan's ult, Cataclysm, traps people in a circular thing, and it can also trap allies because it makes compatible terrain. It's either the most, as I said, the most underpowered ult if they have flash, because they can simply just blink out of it, or if they don't have flash, they can't do anything. And if he traps like a ally in there, they're basically fucked. But flash is just, I like it only when I use it, because it's easy to get out of, and when whatever. So I kind of failed what I was going to say. But, ooh, that was a good anchor. Now, if I had smart gas, maybe then I would have actually been able to kill him, and that was a really bad use of the ult. I wouldn't have recommended doing that if I'm honest, but meh. I'm not going to pretend I'm the proest Nautilus player ever. I'm decent. Oh, but I think this might be an opportunity. Oh, I've got a double kill. I didn't know I'll be able to kill Caitlyn from that range, but I deserved the Tristana kill, but maybe I didn't deserve the Caitlyn kill. I did take a couple of tower hits in the meantime, so what are you going to do? So it's looking fairly alright. I mean, we are losing the kill. No, not actually. We're doing well on kills, going 12 to 9, I think. 12 to 9, I can't exactly read it. And we're also pushing on towers, I think, now, are we? We're winning on... No, we're not winning on towers. They have one more tower. They might have two, because this tower is pretty low. But it'll be fine, We have one of their towers down, I think. No, we don't. No, we don't. Ah, well. Never mind, I'm just going to stay here, farm a little bit. Morgana has a blue, which is a nightmare. And her passive spell vamp. Oh, such an annoying passive when you're against her. Such an amazing passive when you're playing her. Anyway, so I'm just going to try and hug this tower. Not really got great of an idea because I'm going to get owned. Because I'm going to own the tower, and if I stayed around there I probably would have got owned because Tristana would be doing damage and Morgana would have just kept me there. And there would have been nothing I could have done. Because when you're snared, you can't use flash. So, the instance where Mordekaiser was there earlier, we could have, if he didn't flash, I could have snared him before Yarvan cataclysmed, and that would have got me, or kept him in there a bit longer. Now, we kind of owned Morgana there, and we're looking pretty good, because it's going to be 4 versus 1, come on Lee Sin, come here, never mind, let's just not chase him. I decided maybe not, maybe I will. Oh my god, there's no Mordekaiser, I am screwed, I'm going to hit by the ult, come on, shield, flash, that was a fail flash. What I meant to do was just flash over the fucking bastard wall, but I really, that was bad. It was so bad, I even had to justify myself by putting the failed flush in Facebook. Not Facebook. You can tell I've not done this in a while. If you came from my old video, my old channel, I've not been narrating that much recently. But this is the first time I've ever narrated a League of Legends match. So if I'm a bit shaky, then I'm a bit shaky. Now, Nautilus did the ultimate flash, which I don't know why he did, but never mind, I'm not here to judge him. Yes, I am judging him! Sorry, no, I'm not. So yeah, Mordekaiser is a bit fed if I'm reading this timing incorrectly, and I think I'm a bit lagging. No, I'm not lagging. Oh, good. Because I was having trouble like putting the whole video together. Because towards the end I was thinking, oh, why am I lagging? So hopefully now I won't be lagging at all if I put it in 2 videos. So that's my reasoning for having it in 2 parts, and because I can't really narrate like 50 minutes without killing myself. But I could if it was live, I just couldn't if it was like narrating. So, right, so Norton's just going to head off. I'm just going to get behind him, try and help him, and we're going to try and get drawn. No, we're not. We're going to try and get Mordekaiser. We're going to come up both ways. Oh, that was a nice condemn. That was a nice grab. That was a nice anchor. That was a nice light binding. Come on, we can kill him. I was going to laser, but then I thought, nah, I don't want to steal a kill. If I did, then maybe we would have taken less auto attacks, but I don't really care. I could have got the kill, but yeah, it doesn't really matter if I'm honest. So, oh my god, Morgana's coming from behind. That was awful skill shots. There, I missed my Lucent Singularity, I missed my Light Binding, and now I'm going to help out Lee Sin. I mean, sorry, not Lee Sin, Nautilus, but if I only Light Binding him, but I couldn't because I had it on cooldown. And I'm going to just go for the laser and get that kill. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, so I didn't want to steal this one, but Nautilus used his ult to try and get that kill, but it's a pretty slow moving ult and you haven't got the kill beforehand. And now, what the hell? Oh, I missed it! I'm crap with skill shots. And shame because Lux always uses skill shots, like all of our abilities are skill shots. So that's not my character, I don't know why I played it. Nah, I'm kidding. In the tower! Go away, towers! Towers are so annoying. But anyway, I think we're going to record now because I have a fair bit of gold and I'm going to be trying to get my Rod of Ages. Rod of Ages is a really good ability. I think I hover over it at some point because I remember just explaining what it did, but if that comes I'm just going to explain it now. So, what Rod of Ages does, it gives me a fair good amount of health and mana. It gives me about 500 to 400 or something. I don't exactly know. It also gives me 60 ability power, and every minute while I have it, for 10 minutes, I will gain a certain amount of health, a certain amount of mana, and a certain amount of ability power. And it has a cap, but it's not a unique passive, which means you can stack the Rod of Ages. I've not actually tried that, and I don't know why people would, because you only need one. I mean, you can actually get... It has to be pretty bulky and good lane sustain, because it has a unique passive, which it gets from the Catalyst, the Protector, which I hold right here. It's on my It's my third slot on my inventory, and that was really fail. What the hell was I doing? That's quite a bit of gold though. And basically what it does, when you level up, you will gain a certain amount of health and mana over time. So it's really good at sustain, really gives you go. And I wouldn't say it is exactly, but it's kind of similar to the mana battery in the fact that it's like although mana battery in Hon, and I don't know what it's called in Dota, is nothing like it in the fact that it instantly restores and you have to get charges due to other people's casting spells. So just forget what I said, just forget it. And we lose Bane and they're going to go for a push on top tower. No, they're not, because Yarvan's coming from behind. I'm going to go straight in. I'm going to follow. I'm going to throw a dark binding. Yes, get in there, light binding. Oh, I'm not close enough. Oh yes, there's the cataclysm. Throwing that light binding, throwing everything. Ah, laser. Oh, I managed to kill. That was actually a good flash at the time, but I managed to kill Morgana with my my auto attacks. So that went pretty well, in the fact that I didn't die, but I'm pretty low on health, but at least I was happy with that flash. That flash kind of redeemed my last flash, but whatever. Anyway, let's throw a light binding, 3 minutes in singularity. I think I just dodged the bullet with that Q there, the resonating strike, and LeBlanc is actually going to go in, and yeah, I think Nautilus is going to moan about the fact that LeBlanc is useless in teamfights. Now, she isn't the best, because she's more of a single target assassin, but she still does a lot of damage. But as I said earlier, that early game she's amazing, late game she's not as good, because I remember having a Morgana play, not a recorded one unfortunately, but a Morgana play regardless. Another drink of Coke, I'm sorry man. Hopefully this will just go away, it's really annoying. This is my first... Come on Boggy, this is my first narration of this fucking game. Come on, be nice to me. But yeah, there was a LeBlanc in one of the games that I've had where I was playing as Morgana, and she was wrecking me early game. She was actually wrecking me. I was getting fed up. I already had like so many bad games on that day, and I was just like, "What am I doing? I'm not playing up to scratch." But I was so surrendering. But my mate, he was playing maybe carry something, and I was like, "Well, we could win, I think, but we'll just have to try our hardest." I mean, it turns out we did win in the end. I was 0-4 at the start of the game, and then I went up to 8-4, and LeBlanc was getting home. She was doing so many kills, but she was just getting home. She's fragile, and then we were all getting magic resist, and it was basically good. So I kind of agree with what Nautilus is saying, but it's not really. Nautilus and LeBlanc had issues with each other. Let's be honest. So whatever. So it's come to the end now.